great crowd. Lots of people. Looked like it was Mikey's hometown. So no, it was great. But a lot of Spence fans there as well. Spence looked amazing. I mean, he really is ready. But so is Mikey. So as I said before, it's 50-50. Is it going to be size? You have to go with Spence, or is it going to be skills? You've got to go with Mikey.
If you got brains, you go with Schaeffer.
Oh well, you said that.
Hey, Rich, we know Mikey was training at Snack. Did you see a difference in his physique?
In the training?
Yeah, he was training at Snack on the scales. Did you see a difference in his
physique?
No,
I think he is focused. I talked to his father a little bit. I think they have an amazing game plan. And they have not just the plan A, I can tell you that much. They have plan B and plan C and plan D. They know how to adjust. 4-division world champion, undefeated. I mean, he's not coming here for the paycheck. He's here to make to make history and for his legacy. And it's unbelievable night. It's going to be one of those nights you just you want to be part of it one way or the other, even if it's only in your living room buying the pay-per-view. But it's like one of those can't miss nights. Mm-hmm. It's maybe from all the fights I've ever done the most fascinating matchup, because you really have so many. It can go so many different ways. Mm-hmm. I just can't wait. I mean, first and foremost, I'm a fan.
Do you think that the energy and anticipation for this fight you've handled a lot of fights, one of the biggest fight energies that you've worked on?
Yeah, especially this week here being in Dallas, I mean, the momentum has just been building and building and building and building. And it's like at a fever point now. And we see it, it's not just here in Dallas, but we see it with those bars and restaurants I talked about before. Across the United States, people are excited. Fox is very happy. Fox is putting tremendous resources behind it. So, I mean, you can just feel it. There's a buzz. And the buzz is not just here. The buzz is in the United States, all over the world, because people want to be part of the coronation in Dallas. People want to know who is going to be the king. Who is going to be crowned pound for pound the best fighter in the world on Saturday night? And people want to know, and we all going to find out.
Let me ask you.
So when you say coronation, I think of the movie Frozen. But when you talk about the budget, so if you have a small budget, you can go to the movie theaters for $19.
Yeah,
or you go to pay-per-view, you can actually buy a ticket. So it's many
if you can get some buddies together, then the pay-per-view is, pay-per-view still is like the cheapest form of entertainment. Some people said, 10 years ago it was $49.95, and now it's like, $64, $74, $78. If you look at it, other things, 10 years ago a movie ticket was $5, and now it's like, I took my kids to a movie, my 3 boys to a movie over the holidays, Christmas holidays, like $90, and then you have to pay for popcorn and parking and all that kind of stuff. Boxing pay-per-view still is maybe one of the most, if not the cheapest form of entertainment, if you have a few friends get together. Now you have to pay for parking.
You've been involved in a lot of big contracts and big fights, Floyd Mayweather, so on and so forth. You worked with Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah.
What do you think about Deontay Wilder turning down the contract with DAZN?
One of the smartest things I ever heard, because Deontay Wilder is the most charismatic fighter in the sport. He has the skills, he can talk, he has the looks, and he is heavyweight champion of the world. For this guy, the sky is the limit. If Floyd Mayweather was able to make $32 million a fight, he's the heavyweight champion. If he gets properly promoted and properly exposed, he can break these records, and he will break these records. So you know what he does? He is betting on himself. He is betting on himself, and I respect people who bet on themselves, because 40 million for a Joshua fight sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. But when you start looking on how big the fight really is, suddenly 40 million is not that much anymore, because conservatively looking, I was doing last night the math, and like, how big is that fight conservatively? Conservatively, that fight is about $120 to $130 million fight. So why should they only get 40 million? So I think that's the smartest thing he's done. Because if you're great and he is great, money will follow. You don't need to follow the money will follow you.
Thank you, Richard.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Richard,
No
very
problem.
much.
See you guys later.